Hi, it's Sarah. I hope you're doing well and taking time out for self-care, nourishing yourself, body, mind, and soul. Today's video will be about selecting crystals. I am often asked, what is the one crystal everyone should have, or what's the best crystal? And then after a long explanation, the follow-up question is usually always, help me select the best crystal or stone for my insert friend, partner, spouse, family member. I thought we would tackle that today. And while I do agree crystals make awesome gifts and you can never have too many of them, there are a few guidelines to follow when purchasing a crystal or a stone for someone else. This is, of course, my take on the energy and the crystals, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. We do teach about crystals and stones in Reiki class, and I also have some other classes that I teach as well about working with crystals. If you would like to know more, obviously you can email me, you can comment here, and we can get together. If you like this type of content, be sure and let me know in the comment section below and give the video a like. It really does help it to get seen. So here you are, you've made up your mind, you're going to buy your friend, your spouse, your partner, your family member, someone close to you, a crystal or a stone. Which one is the right one? When I'm asked this question to help, pick out a crystal for someone else, I always ask the person doing the shopping why they're buying the crystal. Are they buying the crystal for this person because they collect crystals? Or are they buying this crystal or stone because of the healing properties in the stones, because they want to give this friend or family member a little extra healing boost? If they're collectors, then they would probably love a hard to find stone or something very unusual. Depending on your budget, you can find quality stones that range from outrageous to not so bad in price. Black opal is found only in one area of Australia, but it costs approximately $2,300 US per carat. So it's probably not going to be on everybody's list. And I'm sure you've seen those beautiful amethyst cathedrals online, people taking pictures at the gym shows and things. Those things also cost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 each. But Lorimor, which is presently not that difficult to find, is also very rare because it comes from only one area in the Dominican Republic. And when it's gone, there won't be any more. But currently, the market is pretty flush, so it's something that you can find relatively easily, and it's not going to break the bank. So it would make a wonderful gift, and prices start at a small stone for around $50 US, and then they go up from there. If you want to give someone a crystal for a display piece, obviously you're going to spend more, or on an unusual or hard to find crystal. And if you're thinking about buying crystal or gemstone jewelry, also the setting is important, and whether or not it is in sterling silver or whether it is in gold. Do your research and find something that you think would be appropriate in the right price range. But if you're looking at giving someone a crystal for its healing properties, then you also need to research and find the best stone for them. Set a budget, because that's the one thing about crystals and stones. There is something to fit every budget. And because this isn't going to be a piece of jewelry or a display item, you can go with something that's rough, something that may be not as interesting or as beautiful or as polished as the jewelry or a display piece, and therefore save you 10, 20, hundreds of dollars. But no matter how much you invest in a healing stone, you want to make sure that the recipient will use the stone. So you want to either include some literature, or you want to sit down and talk to them about the crystal. And even keeping a stone on your nightstand decoratively is much more helpful than tossing it in a junk drawer or putting it in a box at the back of your closet. So it's really important that you talk to the people about how to work with the crystal. If the person you're shopping for is trying to work on self-care, let's say, and you want to help them bring in more self-love and acceptance, the go-to stone is rose quartz. If they already have rose quartz, or it just doesn't appeal to you, rhodonite is another great choice. Both these stones are great for bringing in self-love and have very gentle, easy energy that's easy to work with. Rose quartz brings in a light and gentle energy that will help with unconditional love of self and assist the wearer in being more compassionate to others as well as themselves. So if they're battling a lot of negative self-talk or self-doubt, rose quartz is a great option. Rhodonite is a stone that is a little bit more expensive, but not outrageous. It's a stone that helps intervene with patterns of self-destruction. If you're being too hard on yourself, rhodonite will help you practice self-love and forgiveness, allowing you to nourish the self and in turn clear old wounds. These stones work well when worn or carried in a pocket or purse. You can meditate with them, you can leave them by the bedside, and they will be very helpful. So now that you've narrowed down the why and perhaps settled on a stone, done some research, the next step is how will they work with or store or display these stones? Do they need a display stand or a light box to display the stone? Or are they going to use the stone immediately for healing purposes? Would they prefer jewelry or a nice satin bag to carry the stone in? So this can be an important part of the gift. Most crystal shops do sell displays from acrylic to light stands, ranging in all different sizes, prices, and materials, from lucite to really nice easels, depending on the size of the stone. But they're not usually included in the purchase price, so you may want to figure that into the budget as well. If you're thinking that they're actually going to wear or carry the stones with them, then you might also purchase a nice satin bag or other small pouch. This will also give them some place to store the crystals. And then the next step is, of course, where are you going to actually go shopping? There are many more places to purchase stones and crystals now than there were even 5 years ago. I would suggest that you deal, though, with a small crystal shop rather than a big box store, and purchase from a reputable seller rather than maybe just doing something really cheap off eBay. So it's very wise to do some research, not just on the healing property of stones, but also their prices and what you can expect to pay before you go and actually make the purchase. If something appears to be too good to be true, if you're getting Lorimar for $5 or you're getting genuine turquoise for $10, then it's probably not. It's probably not actually Lorimar or turquoise. Set your intention and use some discernment when shopping. Put some thought into it. Find a stone that will work for them and also fit your budget. If you would like to know more about crystals and crystal healing, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and sharing these videos. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki Blessings. Bye-bye.